Meghan and Harry to get co-star billing at Coronation even with no show. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have not yet confirmed whether they will attend King Charles's coronation in May. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will get a co-star billing at the coronation whether they turn up or not, a royal expert has claimed. Australian commentator Daniela Elser argued the revelations and claims leveled at the royal family by the Duke and Duchess over the past 3 years and their known difficult relationship with core members of the firm will guarantee eyes will be on them on May 6, even if they are miles away from Westminster Abbey. In a comment piece penned for the NZ Herald, Ms. Elser said if Meghan and Harry attend the coronation, the minute the Duke and Duchess step into the London Abbey the global press will be trained on the pair to catch their every blink and glance at the Prince and Princess of Wales. She said, on the other hand, if they remain in California and miss the historic event, the Sussexes' non-attendance would set off an international media hoo-ha and take attention away from Charles and the giant historic moment. Ms. Elser wrote the pair would get co-star billing during King Charles's momentous day. King Charles is faced with deep problem that was covered up by Prince Harry's book, royal author claims. There were several revelations and allegations made in Prince Harry's explosive memoir Spare that were thought to be very damaging to the royal family. However, according to a royal author, King Charles III is facing an even bigger problem within the monarchy that was covered up by his youngest son's tell-all book. Prince Harry's book wasn't a threat to the royal family. Some royal watchers opined that Prince Harry was set on destroying the reputations of senior royal family members in an attempt to bring down the monarchy with the stories he included in Spare. But one royal writer is claiming that the king has an even deeper problem to deal with and Harry's book actually covered that up because it served as a distraction for a while. Clive Irving, author of The Last Queen and royal columnist for the Daily Beast, believes that the Duke's memoir overshadowed and took attention away from a bigger issue within the House of Windsor and was not in any way a threat to the royal family. In fact, I think the reverse. I think the book served to cover up what is really a much deeper problem for the whole family, Irving said. Author says this is the problem King Charles is faced with now. Irving discussed what he thought that problem was on the episode of the podcast Royally Obsessed. He questioned how long the British monarchy could survive in an ever-changing, ever-modernizing Britain, saying, they're increasingly out of sync with what's going on in the country, and the mood of the country, and this particularly is a problem for the king. In fact, Charles, at one point, said no one should be monarch after the age of 70. Irving continued, he's inherited this huge apparatus of the monarchy, all these palaces on the model that the Queen set for herself and couldn't be changed as long as the Queen was alive, because it seemed part of her and she was very very popular. Charles is almost standing over the edge of the precipice, looking down to a completely unknown future for both the monarchy and the country. Another author argues that Charles is not a placeholder for Prince William. Someone who is very well liked today and has consistently topped the popularity polls done on the royal family following the Queen's death is Prince William. A number of people view Charles simply as the placeholder for his oldest son. However, another royal author has insisted that's not the case. On a previous episode of Podcast Royal, Christopher Anderson said, I think one mistake people make is to assume he is going to be a placeholder for William, that he's going to keep the throne warm as it were. Charles is going to be an activist and he's going to leave his mark on history. He has waited so long for this moment. Edward VII waited 59 years, but Charles has waited 70 years.
There's a darkness inside of me.